Alrighty then, stand to my quarters and welcome back to another episode of BattleTech Advanced 3062 as we continue the campaigns of the Neutron Stars. And last time, well, we got K-Ogre back in his punch bot, so once again he's having fun in his little fire start, having a good time. Hello Urando, hello K-Ogre, hello the maniacal Pyro Knight. Derek is now live and just posted a video, maybe that's why the delay on the stream startup, he gets everything set and then goes and posts a video. That's kind of, yeah, a little bit. We wanted to make sure that everything was in place, and also my trusty wingman Sprog has needed to go to sleep early today, so I can't just say, Sprog, handle it! I'm just doing it all myself. He has been just a absolute huge benefit to the entire channel, and don't tell him I said this, otherwise his head shall swell to the size of the very neutron star that we are. Punched it nice indeed. Hello, Weighted Lizard, welcome to the stream. So we're going to get started here. Today's mission, or at least the starting mission, is the Letter of Mark. It's going to be a 2 of 9 priority salvage mission. Not super difficult, but it is in the city, which is my favorite map type in the entire game, even though it takes forever to load. That was actually one of the things I was kind of concerned about today, is I was a little bit worried that something had gone wrong on load, and then I realized urban map. Alrighty, so we have K-Ogre driving the Commando for now. Just for now, his fire starter's in the shop for a bit. We gotta tune it up. Stadio Orden is in the Jenner. Urando himself is driving his assassin, although we desperately need to fix this thing. It's so terrible. We gotta do something to it. Of course, Neutron in the Kid Fox, the sole remaining clan mech that we managed to hold on to from our very beginning Lance. And then, of course, Pyro in the Panther, which is, well, probably the best version of the Panther that I've ever seen. We both shall punch for the God Emperor, doth approve of the richest melee combat. Yes. More punching will obviously be required. Ooh, I almost thought for a second we were actually dealing with the mech there. We have a little bit of ground to cover, so with that all out of the way, let us surge on forward, and hopefully nothing breaks.
Heading out.
There we go. Okay, so finally that little buzzing. No, the buzzing noise is still there. Alright, we'll just ignore it for now. Yes. But so far we have one-ish melee mech, although the assassin kind of doubles as a melee mech quite often, mainly because its guns suck. An AC-5 and a medium laser, seriously, if that were tabletop, we would be dealing with a grand total damage of 10, which is not good. It is slightly better in this game, purely because of the increased in firepower that the AC-5 receives in general. It's 8 times more effective rather than 5 times more effective than it should be. Which, you know, makes it for a reasonably useful gun, most of the time, as long as, you know, things are not going quite too badly. In normal tabletop, though, the gun is nearly worthless. But yeah. By the way, for those of you who haven't heard yet, and if you're part of the channel so far, I don't know how you couldn't have heard about it. We're having Operation Thunderclap this Friday, which is the mission to rescue one of our pilots in our Mech HQ game, which I am definitely looking forward to. Although, if Greybeard shows up, tell him he needs to vote on the gosh darn decision on what Fox Snake is going to do, because I'm holding back on giving you guys all information about what's about to slam into Adder until he actually says he's willing to go or not. And it is a slug rather than a shotgun. Well, the whole point of the LBX autocannon is you can swap between the two. It makes it flexible and fun. Although the only gun that really benefits the best from this is absolutely the LB10. The rest of the the rest of them are just kind of mediocre in my purview. Purely because the shotgun shell is situationally useful. The slug is much more common. Yeah. And they take more space. K-Ogre needs a sword or a hatchet. Well, if we manage to get our hands on a Valiant, I will certainly give K-Ogre first try at it. What of the LB20? It weighs the same and takes up more space. The only autocannon, the only LB autocannon that actually saves any weight is the LB10. And the rest of them are all just the same weight. Chainsword, yes please. Yes. Just gotta get you the right consecrated, that's the word. Wanted to put an extra N in there, but no, the right consecrated weapon. I'll get it later. The properly blessed weapon. There, we'll go with that. Hi, it's a pack rat. Oh my god, it's a pack rat with a large laser. That's a hell of a firepower amount right there. Let's see if we can't break it, because pack rats ain't exactly tough. A little bit of lag going on, which is, you know, somewhat odd and annoying. I may end up resetting the game just in order to get rid of that, because it shouldn't be. But hey, Kid Fox, you are up next, my little friend, and I don't think you're actually going to get an angle quite that I want. We're just going to have to sort of deal with it as the case comes up. Just pick up a chainsaw and then you have a chainsaw. Not quite. There are some small differences. It shall be blessed with the blood of his enemies. Yes, we can go with that one. Some incoming long-range fire out of the Jenner. Luckily for us, no major connections. Perfect. Perfection in and of itself. But yeah, I will probably reset this game because it is dragging its behind. And I'm not all about that life. Also, I need to get this Panther into actual range to kill something. Although that may just be the urban map. I haven't yet transferred over to my new hard drive the BattleTech install.
Yeah.
Trying to get everything else set up before today was a bit too much. Pack rat? Oh yes, we'll be able to see the pack rat. Lovely. So we'll get our assassin right up close and personal, so it'll be able to stomp next turn. Although by that point, I do anticipate the pack rat will be dead. So maybe not. Take a couple of shots right on in. Yeah, total misses. As was expected. How will the enemy respond to our glorious invasion of their territory? By not helping out their buddy, K-Ogre. If you were to step on, you would deal 70 damage. Can he handle that? He can, like, really well, actually. You would have to get a lucky crit onto one of his weapon systems. I will rush you forward to attempt the stomp, even though it's only a 63%. But we gotta give the best chance. Mr. by 9, so not grand. Let's hopefully he will not fall over, which can happen if you miss a stomp. I would have saved the arrow. 7% is not enough for a shot. It's got more than enough ammo to ever need anything that's gonna do. So on a letter of marque mission, I don't need to be all that careful about how much I'm gonna hold on to or not. So there is a time to be frugal with your ammunition usage. What, half skull letter of marque mission that's giving 2 of 9 is not one of those times. Just unload, fire everything. Hey, maybe it happens, maybe it doesn't. You're not going to run out of ammo by the end of the mission. You have in the past, though, but generally that has been from larger lances with more units to have to worry about. Something we don't really... Oh, you did not move very fast at all, and you missed the commando. Perfect. Oh, I love it when you do the most cinematically appropriate thing. Mustadio, where are you? Your Jenner's right there. Your Jenner can stop for as much damage. Pyro is in a Panther, same situation. Actually, no, better situation. Unfortunately, too far back to actually be able to, participate in the fight. If I give it a jump, would I be able to get far enough? No. Okay, so we'll just sprint you on forward, and we will deal with whatever comes soon enough.
Acknowledged.
Because the building. That's what makes urban maps the best maps, because suddenly the whole building caved in on you. Yes, we've got a few targets back there.
Orders?
But Mustadio, you can do it. He has not moved very fast at all. You have more than sufficient heavy firepower to be able to just absolutely break him in half, right? See, your front and your sides are the same, aren't they? Yes, they are. Ooh. Tempting to just go for the walk. In fact, oh, you made it to the side anyway.
I'm picking up a new sensor.
Alright, we got sensor trace on reinforcements, but that's okay. We're going to do a little bit of precision strike work. I know it's a bit of a waste to do it on a truck like this, but I want to make sure that it doesn't, stay in the way. So open fire with all of our guns. A little less damage than I was hoping. In reality, there would just be holes in the buildings. Yeah, laser is not going to have that kind of concussive force to just shatter the building like that. Although there are weapons that would be able to do it. Buildings in this version of BattleTech are incredibly fragile compared to how they are in actual tabletop.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Like, this building is a strength of 80. If we were to translate that into actual normal BattleTech numbers, assuming we take the AC-20 and the original medium laser value, this is a building right here with a strength of, what, divide that by 5 to get to 10 plus 40 is 18. So a CF of 18 is incredibly low. Yeah, even the most heavily armored buildings in this game tend to be pretty weak compared to what they kind of should be. 100%. Breaking in the wind, perhaps and potentially. Alright, so it is your right side that got opened up, unfortunately, so the game is not being kind to my overly aggressive attempts. So, if I were to just fire from here, I actually would have a fairly decent shot. I will move into the cover. Not that, you want a light mech to be operating from cover, but hey, we'll work with it. We do have a rocket launcher 15 now in place. Oh, I didn't realize that it did this. Apparently, BattleTech Advanced will default it to off. Oh, thank you, Bloody. That's actually very nice. I will actually keep it on off, and we'll just open fire on you. See what happens.
See if I'm sober enough to
And
learn
there
this.
he goes into a billion bits. Problem taken care
Who
of.
brings a tank to a mech fight? All right, Capellans.
That's a good one. I really do like this thing. The text voice pack is phenomenal. We need more voice packs. Alright, I will have the assassin sort of peek around the corner, see what's going on with this one. I'll have him do it from a jump, because I don't anticipate hitting anything anyway. As we take a peek, we are dealing with a carrier, oh god, a Valkyrie, yeah, and a commando. So the carrier is a medium laser carrier, which does need to die, and will be my primary target because at the end of the day, commando, large laser, with apparently a busted SRM2. Oh yeah, the internal damage. This is such a better version than just the general armor damage of makeshift. I love what they did with this one. And the Valkyrie is pretty much ignorable as well. So the carrier is obviously the most dangerous threat. We'll fire everything. Probably won't hit, but who cares? We have enough ammunition. And we'll step on them next time. Don't forget about the pool of water to help cool the generator down. I don't think we're going to have a chance to do that, but yes, water does help chill out your mix. Okay, looks like he's pulling back a little bit. That both simultaneously helps and hurts me.
Receiving you.
Kager, your commando. It helps because, you know, now he's not going to be in a position to do anything to me. It hurts because now I have to, you know, chase after him. 4 pips of evasion is not that terrible. We do have a large laser to worry about, but I really would like to get some accurate fire going down onto this Scorpion? No, you were not the target, but okay. The carrier went much further than I thought he did. We won't bother with any sort of advanced aiming and, you know, shattering most of the stuff. Would standing on that water fountain cool the mech too? Technically? I think so.
Waiting for orders.
Yeah, if we stand on the water fountain itself, it does cool us off. But not by all that much, so I'm not going to bother much with it. Could go for that commando, just sort of mess with him. But I do want to place myself in a position to sort of be a bane to vehicles and see what ends up happening. The commando is dangerous. I mean, he has a large laser. That's a powerful and deadly weapon that we do need to keep in mind. However, he's not so dangerous that I really care. Oh, it's somewhat irritating the fact that SRMs do not do the same kind of insane crit damage to vehicles as they do in the normal game. Open fire. We'll give him some pressure.
Firing.
The lag is real. What is going on? That's what I meant. I did not see the large pool. Natural 1 perception. For those cars. Well, I'm told that they're empty cars. Nobody actually believes that. Although the Scream mod that Rogue Tech tried to implement was a little bit over the top. And by a little bit, I mean, what the hell? Seriously, I get it. You all think that you're edgy death metal people, but what the f...
Let's make some bad decisions.
Alright, we'll get our kid flag sound forward, get a nice position. Loads of evasion, that's what we were looking for. And hey, we found the carrier. So since we found the carrier, we're going to precision strike him, see if we can actually manage to hit. Oh goodness. Last time I checked, they were bugged. And they go up like a nuke. What do you think? Shall we find out to see just how badly bugged this? Just how badly bugged they still are. Hit the power grid. The power grids go up like nuclear bombs, so I would prefer not to.
Adjustment coming right up.
Okay, structure exposed. A decent stream of rocket fire. Not quite the kill I was looking for.
Sweet smell of justice.
And I might be able to get Pyro in position. No, I'm not. What am I smoking to think that Pyro would ever be able to get into position on that? Long range out of the PPC though might actually end up going make things work out. 30% is all I've got, so I may as well lob it his way. And nothing as it sails off into the distance. You want to see the big kaboom? I would rather keep my mechs intact, sir. Alright, Randa. I can run up and have you step on a thing, or I can have you shoot a thing. How badly exposed are you? Oh, it's your front armor. I don't have enough to actually kill you, so I'm going to walk up and I'm going to step on the thing. Because, you know... yeah, 90 damage will kill him if you manage to hit. So 92% is what we're sort of rolling on. So our assassin, much more useful as a vehicle breaker. Censored for your convenience. Hello, Otto. Welcome to the stream. Glad to see that you managed to swing on by. How you doing? Hopefully things are well for you. All that is going on in the world. So this carrier should turn around and shoot me. Okay, large laser coming from the commando. Didn't move though, so that'll actually make him incredibly vulnerable. How big is the explosion? Well, the last time I shot at one, it was still sort of bugged, and they went up like nuclear bombs. I'm not exaggerating with that. They're gigantic
New
explosions.
target acquired.
Autobot Mech just subscribed at tier 1. They've been subscribed for 7 months, currently on a 6-month streak. Thank you so much, my man. Can we get a little bit of heartbeat love in the chat for Otto's continued support of the channel? It is always very much appreciated. So here, my little heartbeat army, go forth and spread joy. Oh good, only hit the assassin with one of the shots. That's actually pretty useful.
Light damage. Holding firm.
And we have an Hill 72, welcome. Maybe you can use it to finish the mission, just pull your forces back a bit. When I say they went up like a nuclear bomb, what I'm saying is that I was around this-ish position, fired an artillery shell, this was in a previous campaign, blew up one of these things and still took damage from it. So, not worth it.
Got something you want done?
Yeah, where's your commando? Alright, so he's currently hiding his front, which is a smart idea. He's also presenting his own commando as a sacrifice, which I may end up trying to take. He didn't move, but we're not exactly the best shot on the block. Going after the carrot would be quite nice to kill it. 51 armor on the back. Taking it is going to be annoying. I will probably have Rando take care of it, especially since we've only got a primitive wasp up there. Whatever that vehicle is, it can't be that dangerous, right? Alright, so let's give him some love. 74%, pretty decent. Probably not going to shoot the Valkyrie. 92 is so tempting. Ah, we would drill into that behind so well. Managed to cause all kinds of damage. That's actually really tempting, because that would open him up and we would be able to pop him no problem. Drill.
Taking the shot.
Okay, so apparently you managed to hit one of the sides or the turret, depending on how much of a jerk you want to be doing. Where's Billy when you need him? I don't know if it's actually fixed or not, but I imagine that he's on his Discord. And before the demolisher rolls around the corner, always a chance. Oh good, you stood up on top of a building. I can shoot the building, knock you down, and we can all enjoy the... It's not really fireworks, more like, I don't know, debris works? How would you describe that? Both on 7. Unfortunately, I'm gonna move first. That's gonna be interesting. Okay, Commander coming up for a punch. Ow! I think he kicked me in the shins. That's not fair.
Be up good.
He didn't manage to pick up much evasion, and he is rather close to several of my mechs that all happen to have heavy firepower. Where did you exactly you shoot him? Of course you did. Of course you shot him in the side. Kagger, your sense of humor sometimes leaves much to be desired. I'm joking, of course, but I'm also not joking, because look at that. Look at that. He fired all of his SRMs into the back, and then managed to nail the large laser into the side. That was a dick move, man. Alright, shift. I'd like to shift slightly to the side, but I suppose not. Yeah, in the words of Red Skull, evidently not.
Alright.
We'll switch over right there. I should have moved faster, but those are regrets for a later date.
Oh, now that's a sweet sight picture.
Okay, lots of penetration. Apparently a heatsink destroyed, but we're spreading out the damage all over the place. Sorry, not sorry. You will come to regret that eventually. Maybe not,
Commander.
but possibly. I would like to not quite reveal myself just yet. Pyro, are you in a position to help out just yet, or are we still kind of like moseying on into the battle? It's Panther, a little bit slower than I otherwise would have anticipated. Yeah, you're moving quite slow.
Affirmative.
What did you break down? We're just wondering if the Transformers still go up like nuclear bombs.
Got it.
PPC, hey, the building to the back took quite a bit of damage, and the Valkyrie actually also took a couple of MRM hits, so not the worst thing in the world. A little bit of jumping coming from him, opening fire on our commando, so they're ganging up on the commando. They should still go up like nuclear bombs or be fixed. That's
What's up,
that's
boss?
the question now. Where is your health? I can actually kind of
New
do this
target
with the general.
acquired.
Shade is subscribed with Twitch Prime for the last 8 months. Thank you so much, my man. More heartbeat love in the chat for all the generous subscribers and donators. So, send off the heartbeats. Send them forth. Make him feel our love. Although that makes me sound like an evil anime villain or something like that. I will go slightly over the heat line to blast him with even more firepower. Sure, why not? There we go. Carrier terminated. We've managed to take care of the more important target. Alright, odd number 7. This'll be someone who just blew off my left arm.
I lost a weapon.
And who the heck do you think you are? Oh, Christ. Okay.
Good to go.
Alright. That answers that question. What doesn't answer that question is why can I not step on him? I'm clearly within range. I call shenanigans. Oof. So, yeah, bit of a Hetzer problem now. It's a precision AC-20. It's about as bad as it could be. Oh, he's got like a mini terrain deformation around him, doesn't he? For maximum bull. Alright, we'll shift right in there. Yes, we're in the water. You are adorable. You, on the other hand, not so much.
All weapons are go.
Managed to hit him with both shots. Good job. Hello, Tilly20. Welcome to the stream. Greetings and salutations. We just had a Hetzer come around the corner and blast your Jenner. So life is a little bit annoying. There goes our primitive wasp opening fire. I don't know if he hit the Kit Fox or not. Doesn't look like it. Not as bad as it could be when it's at the power plant goes boom. Kagger, where are you? I literally can't stomp on him, and it's frustrating the heck out of me. It's tilting me. It's tilting me sideways. Can I get just a non-obstructed line of sight there? That'll work. 84%. I can work with that. I mean, I'm gonna have to deal with a commando at some point, but hey, we'll take that as it comes. Precision strike, if you don't mind, right on his beak. He doesn't have a beak, but we're gonna imagine together, come together as we blast on into him. I'm gonna burn right through that forward armor. It's a vanilla bug that we haven't tracked down yet, so it does go up like a nuclear bomb. So we will try not to hit it. A little bit of damage on into him. He's been forced back. Commando shifting it up. Fired a large laser into my Kit Fox. Jerk. To take care of you myself. Actually, no, I'm gonna have Neutron shoot into Hetzer. Because that's where the true danger lies. None of this fake danger. Are you serious? You managed to miss every single shot against the... Sometimes the game needs to relearn how to roll dice. Alright, let's hit this Hetzer. Everything we got. Start blowing big holes in it, please. Okay, structure exposed. That's part of the big holes. So we cluster around it, use it as cover, and complain when a stray shot kills the soul. Hey, I'm getting away from it as much as I can. Oh, fire starter. Interesting. I'm not sure what he hit. But it looked like it was a building. Pyro, are you involved in this combat yet? Or are you still on vacation? Lazy mech warriors. That's what I get. Sure, I'll just run this way.
Full speed.
Take aim at the commando, and maybe I'll be able to break him. It'll be hilarious if so. 40% blows arm off.
Giving him everything I've got.
Oh, that was good. Structure exposed, senses impaired. I'll love to see it. Oh, that's the one. We are fine. We're more than fine. We're dandy even. Things are a lot less dandy. You dick. There goes K-Ogre.
Commander?
You know, I was hoping to take this mission fast and turn it around, like, super quickly. Clearly, that is not in the cards. We're just gonna rush on over here. Turn on our other medium laser. How are you such a terrible shot?
Moving to position.
Words fail me, sir. Fire!
I copy.
Again, you managed to completely miss the front of the vehicle, which is lovely. Satanic.
Yes, Commander.
You know what? Stand still, my assassin friend. And hit the target, please. Good job. You had one job to do. You're about to get shot at by an AC-20 on a Hetzer. Because the Hetzer wasn't actually hit by the explosion. It did explode. I have no idea what it did, but it exploded. That's it to the side. Did he miss my commando? I think he did. Alright, on to phase 9, where the enemy gets to move first. That'll be their commando, who's going to step on me because he doesn't trust his own weapons. Would you please, for the love of God, stop it? I'll give cross-eyed gunner spaceballs. Yeah. It's always a fun day.
Minimal damage on
On the
that.
bright side, I'll be able to take this commando into the shop and be able to rework it. Fix it to not be so shit.
Ready for orders.
Yeah, get your lazy ass up. I see he has no way to get out of here. And the Valkyrie is stacking no evasion. Interesting. If only I had a mech that actually had some form of capability to actually shoot people these days. Unfortunately, all of my mechs apparently are being crewed by people who have no idea which end of the gun is forward, which is, of course, making life extra sweet. Am I this salty? Literally? Probably. Probably. Dibs on Kyogre stereo. When he goes drifting out the airlock.
Decisions at high speed.
Nah, he'll be fine as long as he doesn't lose the shoulder. But first things first. There! At least somebody actually listens to my orders.
Who brings a tank to a mech fight? All right, Capellans.
The movements. Hey, it'll be fun. Maybe not. Maybe this Valkyrie is going to ruin my day. He's a pretty bad shot, so the Valkyrie's not ruining my day. Lovely.
Took a hard hit there.
My biggest concern right now is the fire starter way off in there. Alright, where's Kyogre?
Receiving you.
Get your butt up. Time to move.
Regain stability, Commander.
Good. Good. You're learning. Step 2 of your education involves you
Reduce
shooting people
mobility.
accurately.
Mech is limping.
Unfortunately, it looks like you're going to need
I
remedial
got it.
classes on that one as well. Moon Moon is still out of this campaign? I don't think Moon Moon is actually in this campaign yet. Mainly because I haven't seen him when, you know, sign-ups happen. Or sign-ups, I suppose. Whenever we have an open slot. Alright. Who's moving in? Where is he moving in? Oh, the fire starter moves on 8? Wait, what? Since when? I thought it moved on 7. Oh, no, it's 4,500 moved on 7. That's it. Which is why he's still alive. Alright.
Orders?
Jenner. Jenner can do not many things because he's currently missing his shoulder. It's a
Yes, Commander.
huge, huge source of frustration for me. On the other hand, you might actually be able to hit that,
confirmed.
assuming you don't shoot through and hit your friends. Please, for the love of God, strike true.
Firing full complement on enemy.
See? There we go. When a pilot obeys.
Mech destroyed.
He thought it for me to prolong his life. I am perfectly kind to my mech warriors. I take their survival deeply into account whenever I make any maneuver. I should be able to survive that.
Confirmed.
So I'm going to slip in behind you. I'm going to hit you with the
Target lock on
lasers.
enemy's rear.
And of course miss, because the pilot that I have in there is a total novice. Sorry, I missed that in, but it's true.
Ready for orders.
And the assassin shall punch him because your guns suck, and we all know it. Apparently has AMS. That's fascinating.
Position confirmed.
Hi. Ooh, even managed to hit. Good job. You're gonna hit with what now? Gonna hit with a laser. Clearly, that's what's gonna happen, right? So you're hopping along. See, that's what I was expecting. Planned for that even.
That shot got past my armor.
Which is why
Waiting for orders.
Kyogre will now bring down the house. You know, once he gets shot and it's knocked over instead, but hey. We'll deal with that problem as it comes up.
Affirmative.
Hit the building, bring it down.
Locking on target.
Thank you. Good job.
Brought it down, Commander.
He's in cover now, which is less than ideal. Maybe the assassin move go fast melee mech. It's not, but it's the most common thing that it does because its guns suck. I should just bite the bullet and rip that stupid AC5 off. Rip off the AC5, rip off the medium laser, re-rig it for twin large laser, and don't look back. You're a dick.
Commander, I've lost all my weapons.
I am well aware.
Internal structure damage.
Alright.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Next thing's How in the hell did you manage to recruit
Standing by.
that much speed? Shenanigans is absolutely being called here. Ugh.
I'm on the clock.
There are days
What
I
do you
hate this
want?
game. There are days. But I try not to let it get to me too often. Oh, it's an electrical field. Because the stability damage just moved through. Shall we go with the draw? No. No draws. Only victory. Alright, go kill the wasp. Surely you have enough firepower to do so, correct? I mean, theoretically, if you hit both legs, you would absolutely kill him. How much health does he have? Theoretically, it's possible. It's not gosh darn likely, but it's possible. Right torso, going pop.
Well, I needed
Which is
salvage
good. He's
anyway.
feeling a tad unsettled. Are you gonna, like, show up yet, or what? Attempting some indirect bombardment. Not able to connect on the commando. Welcome back, Deadly. Welcome to the stream. Operation Safety Hooker. I don't know if I want to anymore.
Commander.
This is an achievement to Link. You have to take the arms and legs off an enemy. Oh, boy. How much health you got left? 50? I mean, theoretically, if the pilot was actually capable of, hitting the broadside of a barn, that would be a pretty easy shot.
Ready for
Unfortunately, none of those things that I just said are true. So, less likely to be something we're going to attempt to execute. But do me a favor, just break his arm. That's all I'm asking of you. This is why I can't rely on people. To break his arm, what does he do? He goes for the torso, which is the better target, sure, but it also was worthless in this particular circumstance. Yes, we'll come around, we'll fire everything we've got, and we'll see if we can't blow him up. Get drunkenly headbutt the enemy. That's all he's got left.
Engaging the
Right.
There we go. Stinger's dead, so I don't have to worry about him.
That's a kill.
Unfortunately, I don't necessarily see a path to survival for one of our more important mechs. So, what am I looking at here? 40%? Oh, I did it from here. 43. Well, way to stick it to me, game. Alright, so he's within punchy punch range. So we'll attempt it. Because it's too important.
Locked on.
There we go. Drilling even further into that shoulder. He is unsteady and has lost all of his evasion, which is not going to help Kyogre. It really all depends how much swinging Kyogre would do to go down with a fight. He's only dealing 35 damage, which would be enough to blow off that arm. It would be, as long as he hits that entire shoulder, it would kill it, because it would translate through quite easily. But if it doesn't work, he's a dead man. And unfortunately, the normal trick of utilizing a quick little cheeky precision shot is not going to work because he's missing the important arm. Theoretically, he's vulnerable to any melee attack now to knock him over because of the stability system currently in the game. I know what the smart move is. And I know what I want to do. And those two things are very different. Because the smart move is to bail out Kyogre. He's not going to be able to run away. He's not going to be able to cause any damage. He might get the 35 damage punch in. Drunken McFuyolo. Screw it. Knock him over. Of course you didn't hit the right location. You dick. Alright, the smart move here is just to hop in. Yep, hop right there and let it fire. Astonishingly,
I'm taking internal internal damage.
We're not dead. Okay.
Ready for orders.
Well now. I mean, you're gonna fire your LRMs at me. And at the moment, the commando is just this side of being pieces.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
But hey, we got a chance, right? Yeah. Let's do
All
that.
right, let's get down to
I
it.
regret not having rockets at the moment. Pull the T-bar for K. Only can be done on his turn. Start digging, you son of a gun.
No retreat.
Oh. Okay.
I'm legally obligated
job.
to inform you I'm paid per kill.
Alright, one target remains. He's gone high. We shoot down at the Jenner, cause all kinds of damage. Pain.
I'm under heavy fire.
He's not dead yet. In fact, he just got a new lease on life. So if I were you, I would not be talking down so much just yet. I don't know if I can hit that from here. We're gonna find out, but I don't know if it can be done. Oh, I can. Lovely.
I copy.
And down he comes.
Target eliminated.
Target eliminated? Oh, yeah, the building. I was like, wait a second, you killed him for that?
Yes, Commander.
And now up jumps the Panther with his heavy weapons set to roll. It's a little bit too close, I think, for the PPC. It better be stocked with beer. Yes, it's stocked with light beer. Could go for the legs. How weak are these legs? I mean, I could cause enough damage to blow it off. Go for it.
Firing a full salvo.
And decent job making him
Think I
stumble.
hit something good.
Urano. Time for you to join in. Screw it, this is my company.
Confirmed.
You missed! Of course you missed. Of course you fell! Urando, I! Oh.
Need a medic. Copy that.
Bye, Urando.
Receiving you.
You could have been so cool, but instead you decided
off.
not to be. Blow that leg off.
Taking the shot.
Leg was to right leg destroyed. Unsteadiness
That hit
confirmed.
good.
On your back, please, Mr. Valkyrie, sir. And he landed on his keys. And over you go. Okay. Now we can... Well, I can't do anything, you know, with this mech, as it doesn't have jump jets. People are like, no, you don't need jump jets. Put more guns on it. And now I'm in a situation like this. Pyro, where are you?
What's up, boss?
Yes, you're gonna seek to... Oh, right. Your friend is now in the way of you being able to get an easy shot on it. Ugh. Take me to the sky. There we go. This building has 100 health. He literally can't deal enough damage to stop it. Aim for his leg.
Firing all weapons.
Okay, head hit, pilot injured. He's down to 1. Neutron will reserve because he literally can't do anything. Alright, Uranda.
What do you need?
Get up, please. That was embarrassing.
All right.
Pride for death from above. Okay, so you need to deal 20 damage to this leg. That's all you need to do. Nothing more, nothing less. Can I, like, give you some form of high ground advantage? You're in one of my jumpiest battle mechs. How do I not have any sort of form of high ground that I can use? 3, that's not good enough. I'm trying to get distance for the AC-5. Get your step on him, but I'm getting an accurate shot. 63% on a 30.
Oh, crap.
And Neutron can't do a damned thing about it, so Neutron will continue to reserve. What you gonna do? You gonna come after Kyogre? Kyogre dies. I'm blaming it on Orlando. Lots of missing going down on that one. I'm still recovering from the height and then falling over. What do you expect is gonna happen? I expect results, sir. I will not hear of any of these excuses.
All right, let's get down to it.
All right, so I can't beat him on initiative. So good luck, Kyogre. It's all up to you. Actuator destroyed. That's a reasonably simple
Damage
fix.
critical.
Alright, now your left side is the side I'm required to blow up.
Commander.
Alright, Miss Adia. Time to be a hero. A king among kings, a Mike pilot the likes of which have never been seen in any novel. Take out the dash down back.
Locking on.
There we go. Thank Jesus
Hostile
God.
eliminated.
What chassis are you hoping to encounter in the bottom of ground space? Anything I can get my hands on at this point. At this point, we are not in a position to be picky. Jump on from the top rung. I tried that already. The pilot could have gotten away with it for free, but then decided to fall flat on his face. Not the best result ever, but hey, that's how it goes. Occasionally. In the world of professional wrestling sports with assassins, we'll get them trained up better. The answer is yes. Yes, we want Jesse's. 49 bits. Geiger, someone must be protecting you from death. Could be my skill. He's hopping along on one leg. That's how it works. Alright, we could grab an AC-20. Would be interesting. Precision ammo would be nice. Angel ECM, I'm gonna take that one. And a Guardian ECM too. Don't mind if I do. And whatever else. Okay, so we got a ton of mech parts that we can sell. And some ammunition for an AMS system that we don't have. I'm only moving on to heavies in my current run and only have what I sold. We have one medium and it's a 45-ton shit bucket. So. Pull the screen. Indeed, that's how it works. Oh boy. It's always painful. Always painful when the dice don't go your way, but we are still very early on in the campaign. So asking you guys to do like actual protagonist level of victories and that sort of thing, I suppose is a little bit asking much, but I have been always well known for asking the world of my people. Oh, you got a linebacker? I'd love to have a linebacker. You found the Wolf Company? I'm not sure what that is. Oh yeah, it's a 40-tonner because it's an assassin. It's a garbage piece of junk is what it is. Managed to snag the hero marauder. Ooh, you got the bounty hunter. Nice. There's a lot of good kit in the bounty hunter. Currently refitting it. Hopefully that won't take you too long. Alright, let's fix up the Jenner. There's not much I can do to the Jenner, unfortunately. Ooh, ERPPC. I mean, theoretically, 4, 5. Yeah, I have enough for a single ERPPC if I wanted to. I don't, but I could. And I'll bring that knowledge to my grave. Apparently the Jenner has improved cooling. Who knew? So basically a free heatsink. That's quite nice, actually. I wonder if I should go over and give you one of the ECM probes that I've picked up. I need to find a 10.5. The only way to get that is to pull out jump jets. You don't really use your jump jets all that much, although I just used your jump jets a whole load recently, so I suppose I can't say that. You can always scrap the Jenner and get a proper mech? Like what? I have a Jenner 2C, but it only has support hard points. Whoever's bright idea that was, I think poorly of it, sir. 40,000. Sell the Valkyrie parts because they're garbage. Nice mech, garbage though. And Raven parts. Keeping the Raven for moral reasons, I suppose. I don't really need a Hollander. Don't need a Hollander. There we go, that'll survive us in the end of the month. Suppose we can look out to getting another fire starter. That's going to take a little bit of time. The General needs to get rid of the SRM and auto armor as much as it can. Yeah, you're not necessarily wrong. Okay, so the Commando is a clean slate, except for the SRM-6 in the chest. That's lovely. So it's going to be out of the fight for quite some time. Plasma gun? Pulse weapon. Oh, can I go full javelin on it? I cannot. Oh my god, the hard points on this suck so much. How can they possibly suck this much? The mind boggles. Alright, I guess there's only one thing to do with it, and let's just turn it back around and put it back together. Kinda sucks, but it's what I've got to work with, unfortunately. There's reasonably a move, too, in several of the mods of reducing the amount of options that you have to refit mechs. I'm not sure I'm a fan of it, because it makes it feel boring. Yeah, I see the SRMs now. Hey boss, if you were to design a mech for a Mech HQ game, what would you do? That's too broad a question. Like, if I were to be a pilot, what mech I would pick? Or what are you asking? Would have taken the Hollander? Yeah, the Hollander's too light to do what it's supposed to do. You always go with 1 large and 2 mediums for the Jenner too. It's an uncommon build that I've found. Yeah, that doesn't sound necessarily bad. Unfortunately, I don't think I have enough large lasers to do that at the moment. We'll get up there eventually. Speaking of, oh yeah, ammo for the SRM. Throw that into his head. If his head blows up, well, the end was nigh. Internals, give me heatsink. That's an engine. Do I not have heatsinks or what? Okay, there. Enter torso, shoulder. We are good there. We are in need of additional limbs that I don't have, so he's just become a worse melee mech. Batch that up and running. The goal is to make each chassis variant. I've heard that bullshit before from other game companies. Sorry, that's the line of thinking that led to MechWarrior 5 with the variants you couldn't do anything with. I don't like it. So, it's about with mixed results between BTA and RT. So, give the Commando an MPL and more armor. Where are you going to get the tonnage from? You're going to drop your large laser down to an MPL? I mean, it already sucks. If you were to choose a stock mech for Boa Company. I don't quite understand the parameters. Why? Why would I make this choice? Why would I decide amongst my children? If I wait for 8 days to get the fire started back, is that enough to actually suffer through on that? Poor Gregor nearly gets killed and the boss just puts a bomb in his head. Gregor 5 took it way too far, and now you understand my position. Gonna battle with Kuritans. I mean, same half skull, but we might be able to pull it off with the 4 mechs. I'll give it a shot. Not right now, but in 8 days when the fire starter is ready. Because honestly, it is the best out of those 3 mechs. So we'll give it a few days and see what happens. Otto will get out of the hospital. That'll be nice. Talik, however, will still be in it. Refuse him and his incomprehensible accent. Sure, we'll take him on board. No lasting consequences.
That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
Apparently, I acquired a Commando 2D. Flammable shotgun being. What? I am very confused. Can I sacrifice my Commando 1D? Possibly trying to murder me. Hello, Brick. Welcome to the stream. When I was in the hospital. Freezable large laser for the Jenner? I think I can only send it to storage. I mean, that's all I've got. Because it's not better than one of these 3 mechs. Get rid of the... Yeah, I could get rid of the... The assassin has so much more armor. Great. The assassin needs to be rebuilt anyway. Select the map, send to storage. Show me this 2D that apparently is a close range shotgun. Air profile. Ooh, oh, you're the SRM-10 medium laser one, aren't you? Interesting. Yeah, it is on. Yeah, SRM-10 medium laser. That is exactly what he is. I'll have to get an XL engine and do it at some point. Can't watch the stream as my connection. Here's a pickup. I'm torn. It's nice to see the meta change. We're not seeing Annies and king crabs all over. However, I've gone on my way to make sure models have a wide array of options. Some of them never see the light of day now. Yeah, pretty much because you can't field most of them. Commandos evolved from 1D2, it's 2D4. 1, 2, stop the clock. Alright, so apparently I have a new McWhirr, which I'll have to check out in a bit. But the more important thing is we gotta check our barracks. What are we up to, by the way, at the moment? 9 of 8 births. Ah, that's fun. Auto can actually level up. None of you can hit the broadside of a barn.
Mech Warrior training complete.
If you hit the modem hard enough, percussive maintenance is always well known to work.
Good to go, Commander.
I'm on the clock. What do you
Neutron
want?
slowly loading
boss?
up. I'll putting him up to Tactics 4. That'll get Pyro up to a
Training
halfway
confirmed,
decent pilot,
Commander.
I guess. And Wolfbanes apparently has kittens. We are not going to use them for obvious reasons. Eventually we may sell them. Hit the bar from the inside. So where are we putting the 9th pilot? Eventually out the airlock. But for now, I have a mission to run. However, before that, we are going to put a cut in here for the YouTube's people. They can only handle so much power and glory at a single time. So, everybody, say goodbye to YouTube. They will be joining us again in another few days. However, for now, they're going to have to sort of suck it. Which, sorry guys, but, well, you could see all of it if you watched the streams. But then again, you wouldn't have anything to look forward to in life, so maybe it's better that way. He mentions our company. Indeed. Alright, so to the YouTube people, thank you very much for watching. I have been Tira. Give you a like what I'm saying. Hit that like button and subscribe before there's a notification every single time I release one of these videos. Press the little bell icon. Leave a comment. I will see you all in the next episode.